starting off with some Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. This has SPF 15, which is cool because that way you're getting some protection from the sun. And then I'm just gonna rub this all over my face. I actually really enjoyed this moisturizer because it's nice and smooth when you put it on, and it smells so fresh and it really keeps my face hydrated, and I have really dry skin, so yeah. Mine is my face primers with an S because now I have two, but I'm gonna apply the Stay Matte Primer from Rimmel first, which I'm running super low, like it's pretty much gone. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this setup. I kind of like it, even though I'm in a cram corner. It benefits professional. Enjoy this stuff, and I'm just going to use a little bit on my nose, my T-zone area. A ton right now. Like, I've been using lots of concealers and things like that because I have a lot of problem areas on my face, as you guys can see. It's two different foundations, and this is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation, which is my absolute favorite foundation I've ever tried, and my color is in Buff, and it's in the number 150. And then I use this Neutrogena foundation on my problem areas because I feel like it's really helping them get off my face. I just dip it on the back of my hand, and then I'll just apply that on this area because that's where I have, you know, blemishes. So what I do is I just kind of like make sure the brush is like flat on the side, and then I just pat it in there because of the way that it's like so low. But yeah, and then I'm just going to pat this all over my face. Take one more foundation, I promise. This is the Maybelline Fit Me stick, and I am pretty much like out of this, but I like to put this on my neck because I don't really like it for my face. I like to have foundation down my neck, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that as well. And make sure you get behind your ears and over your ears, so that way you don't look like you're wearing a mask, because that's not cute. Use like multiple concealers. I have a couple here. I use the Glamouflage like 99% of the time. It's my favorite, but I need to get another one because it's like completely gone. It doesn't look gone, but I mean it's really hard to get the product out. Then I can use this one for my problem areas. This is the same as the foundation from Neutrogena, the skin clearing one, and then I have this L'Oreal Lift CC eye one. I don't know, my mom gave it to me. So I'm going to be using these two today, but I'm just showing you guys like you can use this as well. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this underneath my eyes, and the color is in Light, by the way. I really like hard candy products because they're like $6, so I mean you can't beat that. But yeah, I just squeeze it like super hard, and then I like to like put it all in, like concentrate it in one area like that because I have a lot of purpleness in the inner parts of my eyes. And then I'm just going to twist this and kind of like blend it all over my face. But yeah, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start patting this underneath my eyes. And this concealer is such an amazing concealer. Like honestly, I really like when concealers are like super light like this, so then they really just like brighten the heck out of underneath your eyes. And this just completely blocks out all of the veins and all the discoloration on your face or wherever you put this. So stuff like covers tattoos, which is pretty cool. Revlon Nearly Naked powder per usual. I like to take the Real Techniques setting brush for underneath my eyes to kind of set my concealer first, and I just like to like pat this underneath my eyes, like I don't know. And then I like to focus it in the inner part of my eye. My big powder brush from Real Techniques as well. These are the only two brushes that I own, which I really like these brushes from Real Techniques. So yeah, I'm just gonna pat this all over my face. This is my favorite powder ever because it's so matte and it makes me matte all day. Like I never have problem with my foundation coming off or anything like that. So yeah, I just really enjoy it. And then I'm gonna bring it down my neck as well. So, now that we're done with powder, I'm going to move on to bronzer. I use 2 different bronzers. I don't know if that's like weird or anything, but I use the NYC bronzer for contouring my nose, and then I use Benefit Hoola bronzer for contouring my face. So I want to purchase the full size of this, but I'm still not like out of the little sample because I haven't like used it in forever. It's almost gone, but I mean, you can still have a lot more usage out of this. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzing brush, which reminds me, and I'm just going to dip my brush in there, and I'm going to just contour my face. Don't worry, I will do lots of blending. This used to be my favorite blending brush. I have like brush hairs on my face, but now I also have the Sigma one, so now I just use this for contouring my nose. But I'm taking my NYC bronzer in Sunny, and I'm just going to contour my nose with this brush. I'm going to go ahead and take this brush and then just blend out my contour on my nose. Candid Coral from e.l.f. Favorite drugstore blush, by the way. And I kind of use this brush and then this brush for blush and highlighting. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and take this brush and then just like stir it around in there. And then just apply it to above my bronzer, but kind of like in a circular motion. Highlighter, which I've been using 2 highlighters. I've really been loving this Mineral Power Illuminator. And I've also been loving this Hard Candy Illuminator stuff in Living Doll that I got like 2 years ago. But yeah, so I'm just going to take this brush from Maybelline, or from e.l.f., and then I'm just going to dump some of this on the lid and then use this brush to kind of apply it to above my blush and bronzer, but kind of like by my eye as well. And it just gives it a nice little glow, and I just really like it. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply this as well, because this is a little bit more pinky, and I really like both of these. So yeah, eyebrows. So this is the longest part, so I'm going to probably speed up a lot of it, but I'm going to try and explain most of it. But if you want me to do like an in-depth eyebrow routine, I can do that for you guys. So these are the products that I use for my brows. I use the Gimme Brow from Benefits, and I also use the NYX eyebrow kit with a stencil that I got at IMATS. And I believe the color is in medium, but I'm not sure. I don't know where it says color, but I think it's in medium. So what I like to do first is fill in my brows with this little brow gel and apply this to my brows. And I just like to start from the inner part of my brow and kind of drag it out, and then just shape the brow like that. I go ahead and start doing my eyebrows. Start off by like taking this dark color and light color and kind of mixing it together. And then I'm going to start applying the color to my brow, and I'm going to have my pinky on my nose and then start right here and then just go up, and then I'm going to angle the brush and then start flicking up like this. So hopefully that makes sense. But basically I'm just blending the color up into my brow so it's not as harsh. And then I'm going to do the same thing and apply the square part of my eyebrow and push those hairs down and go over them again. Just like so. And then I will do the same on the outer part, starting at the top of the brow and then just dragging it down. And then I'm going to stay using the darker brown color down here on the outer part of my eye, because you always want the outer part of your brow to be darker than the inner part. Then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade in the palette and just fill the rest in the inner part of my brow. Concealer, you really don't have to do this part, but I like to, so I just take my concealer brush from Walmart and this NYX concealer in beige. You can have it in light, but I ran out and my mom didn't use this one, so I just started using this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right underneath my brow without getting it on my actual brow hairs, just like that. And then I'm also going to tilt the brush down and do the top of my brow. And then on the outer corner as well. So So I'm kind of highlighting, but I'm just sweeping out the mistakes that I've made so that it will look nice and sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and just start blending this down my eye as well as underneath my brow. And I'm going to slowly just keep dusting it. This part I just kind of blend as far out as I can and then kind of just like blend partially, I guess, just like this. So you guys can see that it's sort of cleaning out my brow, and then I'm just going to go ahead and keep going like this on my brow, and then it will just be nice and smooth. That's how I do my eyebrows, if you guys are ever wondering. I know a lot of my friends ask me how I put my eyebrows on. You guys probably can see why I do my eyebrows, because I just look a lot more awake with my brows done. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and I will be right back. Eye makeup per usual. So as you guys can see, I'm done with my brows. I really like the way that my eyebrows look, so don't comment saying they're too square or you need to blend them a little bit more. I don't really care about what people think about my eyebrows. They're my eyebrows, and if I like the way they look, then I like the way they look. So use the white shade in the palette, and it's kind of like a cream white, but I like to tap off the excess because it is kind of flaky. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right underneath the outer part of my brow just for some highlight. Just like that. And then I like to bring it in just a tad. I'm not the type of girl that likes like a super frosty looking. I'm going to take this eye primer from Urban Decay, the regular primer potion. I got these with my Naked 3 palette. Example, I'm going to apply that on my eye. Naked 3 palette, per usual. I do use a couple palettes or eyeshadows as well to kind of brighten up my eye a little bit and darken up the crease, so I will explain everything in a second. But yeah, I like to first apply my highlight using the Naked Basics from Urban Decay, which if you like neutral colors, let me just tell you, you will really like this palette. Like, look how adorable it is. It's so cute. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take the same brush that I used to apply brow highlight, and I'm going to go ahead and take Venus, which is the first color in the palette, and I'm just going to fill this brush up with color. And then I'm going to like put the brush at my eye like this and apply my highlight in the inner corner. You don't have to do this, but I like to have a nice highlight in the inner corner because it just really brightens up your eyes. Take, what is this called? I think this is Buzz. There's way too much eyeshadow on the writing. But I'm going to take this color right here. I believe it is Buzz. And I'm going to take the other two, Dust and Burnout and Buzz, all three of these colors. So these two right here and then this one on the lid. And I'm going to be using this fat part of the brush that on my lid because these shadows are so like flaky. I'm going to go ahead and just pat that all over my lid. I like to blend these colors just a bit so it's not such a harsh change. Okie, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma, I think it's E25 brush. I'm going to take Limit. I like to start with Limit first, which is the lighter color of Nooner. And I'm going to do Nooner next. And then I like to blend Liar and Factory together. And go ahead and pat that on my brush to work that in the crease up here. And I'm just softly blending it like above the crease or the eye color, I guess. So you guys can see that it's like softly like blending the shade with the eyelid color. And I'm not going to use the other darker shades because I want to do a little bit lighter colors today. So I'm just going to go ahead and then just work that color into my crease as well. But I'm going to try and focus it more on the outer corner. I kind of like to make this like a V, like right here. I like to kind of like shape it like that. So that way when you have your eyes like this, like set forward, you have like, it looks like you have a like a higher crease than what I normally do. So I'm just lightly blending all these colors together with windshield wiper motions. So I'm just lightly blending all of them together. I'm going to go ahead and do liner and mascara. I'm probably just going to fast forward the part where I do my liner and mascara because it takes me a long time to do it. I'm gonna darken up my crease just a little bit because, as you guys can see, my makeup is a little darker, which I like to have dark eyeliner with dark crease. So I'm gonna be taking NYX eyeshadow and over the top, I have no idea, but it's spelled like taupe, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just work that into my crease because it looks better when it's darker than it is light. And I'm gonna touch up my inner corner highlight as well. But the way that I do this, sorry that I'm like not really looking, the way that I do this, the crease color is kind of like blending with the inner color that I had, or have still, but you know. This color from the Basics, and then I'm just taking that on the little brush that I did earlier, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pat that on the inner corner. Don't worry, I'm not doing my hair on camera. And then I'm gonna take NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee and apply that over top. Voila! That is my everyday makeup routine that I've been doing recently, just because I really like the way that the inner corner just like brightens the heck out of my eyes. And I love the thick eyeliner with the brows and the nude lip. So yeah. My get ready with me talk through kind of thing that I've never done. Like, I haven't done it in a really long time. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a hair tutorial very soon, don't worry, but I don't want to make this video like 45 minutes long because it's probably already long as it is. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and leave some requests that you may have for me down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!